Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Been a while, I know. I've been busy as sin, having a life and whatnot. Anyways, just wanted to tell you guys about my recent movie escapade, which would be The RiTE, Anthony Hopkins' new movie, and it's inspired by true events, but well, no, excuse me, it's inspired by whatever the goddamn fuck, inspired by a story. Okay, so just so you know, when Hollywood uses the word inspired by, or based off of, or any of these other fucking words, they're never legitimate. Okay. First thing up on the agenda, just to tell you about that, the Amityville Horror, the original. This is the original right here. This is the remake with Ryan Reynolds, major stone cold hottie, by the way. Oh my god, if you want to see a man rip, and just, oh, this is your go-to material. Anyways, what I'm saying is that these were originally, I wrote a goddamn paper based off of these goddamn movies, you know, like saying whether or not it's true, what Hollywood says this, and this is the formula I've came up with, is that if it says inspired by, that means that it's based off of, like, this little idea a person had, and if this just could get blown up, just hyperbolize the shit out of it, and that's what inspired by movies are, which is what The RiTE is, because it's inspired by. And then there's stuff that's based on true events. You see this, like The Haunting in Connecticut, because those movies are actually based off of a little bit of something, so it has a tiny bit of, like, the real fruit behind it, like subtle, just down to the nitty gritty. There's a little part of it that's actually real, but in actuality, most of it is not. Like, anyways, so that's what it is, that's the basis. If it says based on, you know, it's actually kind of true, but if it says inspired by, that doesn't mean shit. Back to the movie. It's a basic exorcist type movie, based around exorcisms. I've seen a lot of these lately. Like, I saw the last exorcism back in October, which was okay, not the best thing. The Haunting in Connecticut. I've seen a lot of possession, poltergeisty type movies, which apparently float my boat because I enjoy them. But we should start making a drinking game. Just kidding. How I Met Your Mother fans, hiya, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so this one has a new spin to it. It's nice. I like it. Anthony Hopkins does a great role. I actually think it's the first time I've actually seen Anthony Hopkins in the movie theater, which is a big win for me. But there's also a cutie patootie, Michael, the main character, who doesn't know if he believes in faith this entire time, and he's going to school to become a priest because he was forced into it by his father. Either that, or he could be a mortuary dude, like sewing lips together and shit. Anyways, he decides to go to school for that instead, and I guess it's a better decision. He ended up in Rome performing exorcisms and shit like that. I don't want to give anything away, so I'm not going to. But, I never jumped, but it did have me thinking a lot of the time, but also a lot of the time I already knew what was happening. I was like, really? Really? I saw this coming. Like, okay, yeah, so you're inspired by true events are as easily predictable as any movie screen that I've ever watched. Sorry, I don't know, like, pick up your script a little bit, I don't know. I felt like I was watching the Da Vinci Code meets The Exorcism. That'd be a good analogy, or maybe even, like, not even the Da Vinci Code, but Angels and Demons. I guess that would be a better analogy. Combined, mashed up with The Exorcism, and maybe The Last Exorcist as well, because they're trying to disprove exorcism. But, yeah, that's what it is. It is what it is. Wait for it on Netflix maybe, but seeing Anthony Hopkins on the big screen performing, you know, Big Cat, Silence of the Lambs, that was kind of cool. But aside from that, it was fun. I enjoyed it, but if you're not a regular moviegoer like I am, wait around. Wait, seat free, make some guy take you. Something along those lines. But that's my analogy. If you want anything more in depth, get at me. I've missed making my videos. Love you guys.